I like you better with natural hair. I like myself better with natural hair and with weaves. Like, black girl magic is not how big your afro is. It's not how melanated your skin is. Black girl magic is embracing every black, because with most people, like with them, yes, they can be pro-black and black girls and black girls, but then how do you treat black girls? You can be pro-black, but how are you towards black girls? But just to remind us that, listen, as much as they try to remove our imprint on this earth, we are still here and we are magic. We are magic. We are magic and we are thriving.
And we're loving ourselves more. We're appreciating ourselves more.
Of that, Zosbini.
I was just about to say.
Zosbini, Tunzi, Miss Universe. She really did the thing. She really put just put a stamp. What's up, Bantu Babes? It's a brand new day, so it's a brand new slay. The slay today is natural hair. We're showing off and showing out today with our natural. And the main reason why we actually decided to film this video today is we have young girls watching our videos and looking up to us. And throughout our 8 videos that we have on our channel now, we've been wearing wigs.
And we basically just want to show you guys that it's not everyday wigs. It's not everyday weave to look beautiful and to feel beautiful.
Yes, that's definitely it. And basically today we want to highlight a few points that we feel like we've had, I wouldn't say issues towards, but we want to talk about in depth and create a conversation with you guys as well. That's the point of this video. We're not saying that our opinions are like factual, but
it's just experiences that we've gone through, some of the things here, and just we've seen
regarding natural hair. We're also going to touch some points of black girl magic and what we feel it is to us personally, and also you could also share down below in the comment section what black girl magic is to you. So before all of that, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so as we highlighted in the beginning, the intro of this video, is that beauty does not lie on how long your weave is, how much it moves with the air, with the wind. No,
beauty doesn't have a standard. Beauty
it doesn't have a standard.
What you make out of it. Like honestly, you don't need to look at someone else and be like, oh, that's the standard of beauty. You are beautiful.
And relating it to hair now, since it is a hair video, we want to highlight that beauty isn't only just wearing hair extensions and wigs and all of that. You can be fully beautiful as you are with your natural hair, the hair that you was born growing from your roots. Not to say that we're not going to be wearing rocking wigs. I love wigs, guys. Like, I love
to
experimenting.
Change things up.
Yes, I love experimenting.
It's not because you want to hide your hair. Nobody's hiding anything.
But we're just making sure that you know that, don't forget, you can take off the wig, but also love yourself without the wig. That's basically what we're saying regarding to beauty. And I've noticed a lot of young girls are chasing this weave life, this wig life, because it has been set by the society that, you know what, you need to have this hair to look beautiful.
And it gets to a point where they're actually relying on the wigs and the weaves to feel beautiful.
Yeah, true. So that's basically what we feel regarding towards beauty standards today. And if you have any point to add, please do comment down below. But it is going to be a flowing conversation.
I actually have one more thing to add, and it's about we need to appreciate our natural curls, and we need to get more people complimenting and more people appreciating when somebody is rocking their natural hair.
Because it does really not that people need like support or a boost, because it's not celebrated now. It's literally, it takes, how do I say this, like, because it's not celebrated, society does not celebrate 4C hair as much as we would like it. I'm not saying it doesn't celebrate it, but as much as we would like it.
We've definitely come far.
Exactly, and it normalizes it a lot more.
Yeah.
Like when you actually see a girl rocking her natural hair, like you look beautiful, dude.
Right.
And it really pushes them to be like, you know what?
I'm gonna wear
to rock
this.
my natural hair a lot
Exactly.
more often. I'm going to wear my hair out like this a lot more often.
Not to say that if you don't get compliments, then there's something
Wrong with you.
There's
No,
nothing wrong.
no. Own your
Exactly.
own your crown. Own your crown.
Be
And
confident in your own hair.
Yes.
Exactly.
If you walk out your house and you see yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself, wow, my crown today, and you fix your crown and you say my crown looks gorgeous. Nothing else,
Exactly.
no weird looks, nothing will actually remove that thought that you've told yourself that you look beautiful regardless. We're not saying we're not for wigs, definitely for wigs, but also love and appreciate your beauty without them. So I have a lot to say about this.
There's actually a lot to say about this, but we've kind of like summed it and summarized it just a little bit. Definitely, you guys can add on to it on the comments. Like, let's keep a dialogue happening in the comment section.
Like what I feel is natural hair, like afro, the hair that we have right now that you see us having, it was meant to grow outwards. It wasn't meant to grow downwards. So this whole growth issue and length issue of having to retain length and making sure that your afro hits here, well,
I don't understand.
I really
that.
don't get it, because it's like we put so much pressure on length so much that we forget to actually take care of our actual hair and make sure that it's in a good condition and it's healthy and all of that. So
it actually reminds me of a tweet that I saw. We're gonna put it up for you guys. It was basically talking about how shrinkage, you know, when you put water on your hair and it shrinks. And then it was talking about how when the hair is like straightened, that's the actual length. And I also like, I resonated a lot with what was tweeted in the tweet, because the person was saying, why is it that when it's longer, it's considered as the actual length? And imagine the shrinkage is like,
imagine me like, or you saying, okay, this is my hair, but then actually this is how long it is. This is it. No, actually no.
Your hair is
like
your hair.
Is your hair, and it grows how it wants to grow. Don't manipulate it. Don't do anything to make sure, just to show off length. And I just want to touch on that. Like I remember I did this once though. I used to straighten my afro just to see the length being retained, and that's really necessarily not a good thing. I stopped. The last time I straightened my afro was when I did a tutorial here on YouTube for dreadlocks, faux locks, and I stopped since then because I noticed that the more I had put heat on my natural hair, the more it would actually suffer, and the ends it would look like, okay, what's going on? I feel like we should stop focusing so much on the hair length and be careful who you look up to in terms of hair length, because I see a lot of girls on the timeline and Instagram and Twitter always seeing a girl with a big afro and they're like, hair goals. I'm like,
firstly,
your own hair is your own goals.
Exactly. And my thing to that is, stop looking at other people and comparing what you have when you can just appreciate what you have.
And the reason why we're saying stop comparing yourself to other people is because people are different, and people have different genetics. People have a different way of eating. So you cannot look at a picture and want your hair to be exactly the same and be obsessed about it. You should stop being so obsessed about making your hair look like
someone else's,
when your hair is
looks like
it's
yours.
unique. It's unique to yours. It's yours. So you cannot look up to someone else's hair when it's their hair. Look up to your own hair. Let your hair be your own hair goals, because
your own personal journey.
And another thing is, once you set your hair to be your own hair goals, you love it more. You take care of it more. You appreciate it more. Because now you're going to be seeing hair goals on Instagram, and you're going to start hating and doubting your actual hair. If you are a natural babe, in the comment section, hashtag natural babe, and just add. And if you're not a natural babe, this is a judging zone. Like it's 000. Because we're gonna explain just before the end of the video how we actually got to this
what our
today,
journey was.
what our journey was. Because we used to relax our hair all the time, baby girl. We were putting that chemical. So we'll talk more about that towards the end of the video. So the point that we also want to highlight to you guys is being patient with your hair. Like I remember there was a time where I personally myself was just like, oh my gosh, I've been actually taking care of this hair and it's not growing. Like, what's going on? Like, and not that it wasn't growing. Your hair is going to grow anyway, regardless.
At its own rate, at its own pace.
At its own pace.
And also, what I want to add to that is stop making a lot of length checks. Like, let your hair grow in peace. It will grow whenever it wants to grow. Whenever you nourish it and you take care of it your own way to the needs of your hair, it will grow.
And be patient.
Exactly.
So just another thing about the length for me, I really feel like I would love for society today to not put Afro standards so high, only for, okay, if you got a big Afro, yes, girl, queen, that crown. And then if your Afro is still during the stage of growing, it's like okay. I want us to have the same energy for, they call it TWA hair. I'm still yet to research about that, but it's a phase where your hair is still, small, like not even small, but like it's still the awkward stage, they call it, like the awkward stage. So I want us to have the same energy with big afros, and as much as we have with smaller afros and afros that are growing and making their way up to being mains and crowns, and just to highlight that every afro, big, small, medium, every afro is beautiful. It is a crown. It does. For me, I really don't like it when people like,
don't let anyone, don't let anyone discourage you out of wearing your own hair. Because that's going to make you so miserable. Like you have no idea. You don't need to be putting self-doubt and putting down your confidence.
And you know what's crazy, speaking about that, is I was watching this YouTube video, and there was this girl who commented on the YouTube video saying that she would love to wear her natural hair, but then now the people around her make her feel bad for wearing her natural hair. They'd say comments like, did you comb it? Or they'd say comments like, no, your hair type is not the type that you should wear like that. Like, just demotivating. And I really know for a fact, if you do have people in your life around you
that's definitely happening to me.
That around you that always have something to say regarding your hair, don't ever let that affect you, and
continue rocking your hair. Show them that you don't care. This is your hair. This is how it grows out of your scalp. What else do you want from me?
And another thing is just like, that will come more from Black people. And one thing I would love is just for us Black people to be all united, and
rally behind each other. If you see me in the awkward stage of my hair, honestly, do not give me a look of, oh my gosh, did you even touch a comb today? But because my hair is in the awkward stage, but
not even awkward stage, but like I feel like when your hair is, the texture of hair that we have, it's kinky, it's coily, it's curly. So there's different textures throughout the hair. I've noticed with my own hair personally, I don't have the same texture like throughout my whole head. I can see, okay, this is like 4B, this is like 4C, this is like more curlier. So we don't stress yourself. Do not stress yourself. And I really want to highlight
let me just talk about mine and your hair. My hair is definitely much coarser. It's coarser.
As much as we're twins, we have like different hair textures. Yes. So,
and it all goes back to the whole genetics thing. People will not have the same hair.
Regardless.
It's the same as that.
Twins don't have the same hair right now. So, and another thing I want to talk about is, stop with the black men need to stop judging Black women's hair. Black men should stop demotivating Black women and should stop commenting about Black women's hair, because it's like, for me, if you're a Black man, and you want to comment about a Black woman's hair, the only time you should comment about a Black woman's hair as a man is if you own a hair salon. The only time. And the only other time is when you're actually praising it. Because I've been seeing a lot of negative stuff about, Black women this,
and besides that, not just when you own a salon, but just you owning a salon doesn't give you the right to just go around commenting on other people's hair. It doesn't.
Black women, personally, I feel like, have always had issues regarding their hair. They've always had outside media, they have Black men, a lot of pressure regarding to what is on their head and how they rock their hair, and it's like, back off. black women wear what they want to wear on their hair. Like, do not judge black women regarding, oh,
There's
like you're
nothing
wearing
you
weaves. Why are you wearing a weave? I like you better with natural hair. I like myself better with natural hair and with weaves. It actually irritates me, and especially when it's a man or a guy that will go out of their way to just talk about that and be like, hey, I actually don't like you with weaves. Or I actually prefer you with
it's in the manner
like,
in which they come at it, because if you're gonna come at it in that way, trust and believe,
like,
I won't care what you
my nigga, like, do you pay to get my hair done? Like, why are you going out of your way? We want to talk about black girl magic and what it necessarily means to us and all of that. For me, I won't lie, black girls are mean. Some black girls are mean. I remember growing up, I had like just this one particular girl who always used to ask me about my hair. I went through a phase where I cut my hair. We literally have gone bald. We've gone through every stage. This one girl was like, why do you do your hair like that? It's not gonna grow. I remember they used to tease other girls who used to tie their hair back at school, and the ponytail would not be thick,
and it won't be as long as
as long as it should be. So they'd be like, they call it like I don't know if I should even say it, but like basically a bird's genitals. So that was so disrespectful, and I've always seen then that black girls like putting pressure on each other and they like being mean towards each other. Not all black girls, mind you, not all black girls, but like
when there's so much, honestly, there's so much we can celebrate and we can appreciate about us, because we're so unique, we're so different. No other black girl is the same as another black girl.
For me personally, I feel like black girl magic is not how big your afro is. It's not how melanated your skin is. Black girl magic is embracing every black girl around you. It's also about your heart. It's also about your heart, because I feel like with most people, like with them, yes, they can be pro-black and black girls and black girls, but then how do you treat black girls? You can be pro-black, but how are you towards black girls? It's also, black girl magic is something that is personal to each black girl. And I feel like black girl magic should, be a thing where a black girl can express themselves how they want to express themselves. They don't have to be cornered and made to feel like you're not black enough because you don't have an afro.
Honestly,
or you're not black enough because your skin is not as it's not as dark as mine.
Honestly, black girl magic to me is just the radiance of beauty coming from the inside, coming outside. That's what it is. Because when it's like that, you're gonna be nicer to other black girls. Going back to the whole mean thing, you're gonna be nicer to other black girls because you know what it's like to be a black girl, and you know how much society, how much the world puts down black girls and the hair and the melanin. If you look at it from a point of, it comes from the inside. Black girl, the magic is on the inside. Not to take away from the fact that, Black girl magic is a very, very positive and powerful movement, It's a movement that makes you feel like embraced, like, yes, I have an imprint in this world as a black girl, because they have tried. They have tried to remove our imprint as black people. Listen, as much as they tried to remove our imprint on this earth, we are still here and we are magic. And we're thriving.
We are magic. We are magic and we're thriving.
And we're loving ourselves more. We're appreciating ourselves more. I think that's what the world just needs to see.
Speaking of that, Zosbini.
I was just about to say.
Zosbini Tunzi, Miss Universe. She really did the thing.
Like,
she really just put a stamp on it, saying that we are here and we are here to take up space.
It's like, black child, you are beautiful no matter what. No matter what.
I really want us to speak further more about like our personal journey, like we did mention in the beginning of the video. My natural hair journey. So wow, I used to love relaxing my hair, guys. I used to believe in length is wealth, darling. Make sure you straighten your hair. Make sure you relax your hair. This is high school.
They must see how long it is.
They must see how long it is. But then I started, I stopped going to the salon. Like, I think it's been like, 5 years, 6 years more.
I think we stopped like in grade 6, grade 7.
Yeah, we stopped going to the salon. Nothing against salons at all. One day I would love to have my own salon. Nothing at all against it. But like, personally for me, I felt like I'd go back home and I'd have relaxed hair. It would look great on the outside, but like my scalp would be actually burnt. I'd have like, you know, like the flakiness of that from the relaxer. So I noticed after that, I was like, you know what, like I tried forcing it still. Then I noticed that, you know what, my hair actually does not like this product. So let me just put it down. And then my hair growth, it grew on the like from the beginning. So I just cut off the strands that were like still damaged and straightened and everything like that. So and then I just started growing my hair out that way, and this is it today.
So how I started my natural hair journey, my hair is much coarser than my sister's hair. So what I would find happening whenever I used to go and relax my hair and spend money and burn my scalp and do all of this, 2 weeks later my hair would be back to basically its natural state, kind of still with the strings of like relaxed hair. And I never used to like that look at all. Plus you could never swim. Like,
oh my gosh, you know, the back in the days when we used to actually relax our hair and we used to swim a lot in primary, we would like, let's say we go relax our hair on the weekend, and then on Monday we have to go inside chlorine and have swimming lessons. We'd hate it, like, oh my gosh, my hair is gonna be ruined.
Honestly, you see a lot of us
just putting even plastics and then putting the cap and making sure that nothing affects it, because then now the hair is gonna go back to being fluffy. And no, gone are those days. Now I just feel like I embrace my natural hair as it is, and not having to feel like I need to catch up on relax. And you know, like with one thing about that is, I don't personally judge girls who still relax their hair. I do not at all, because I know, besides even it being personal to you, I know I relax my hair, and I had no one coming to me saying, why stop relaxing your hair. I stopped relaxing my hair at my time when I wanted to. So I really want this whole thing, this notion of natural hair girls, forcing it down, shoving it down girls,
relaxed
girls, to say, why do you have your hair, why is it relaxed? Why is it like that? Do you know how disgusting what it does to you? Like, no, don't.
No. So basically, after I had seen that my hair just went back to the state that it was after it was relaxed, what I decided to do was cut my hair. That's where I was adventurous. But I cut my hair, I can't even remember how many times. It started off
you did the big chop. And I, for me, just took my hair and I just cut my hair that was relaxed, and I just removed it.
You trimmed it. And what I did is I cut my hair into a style, like it was like, I don't know, but then after that
it was like more like what Zosvini has.
Yeah, basically. And then after that I cut it all just to make sure that it all grows at the same rate.
And like another thing is, don't be afraid to rock your hair. Like a lot of, I know this one influencer, Lydia Denga, we love her so much. Like, we can't go without her videos. Like when she releases, we're like, oh my gosh, she did it, like, let's go. And she was just talking, she did it briefly though, about how she doesn't feel comfortable. We'll insert a video if we do find that section where she did mention. It's like, I just want you as a girl to know that your hair is beautiful.
Honestly.
Don't be afraid to rock your hair.
Honestly.
Don't wait for it to be big for you to actually rock it natural, like outside.
Don't feel like you have to hide it. Like, don't necessarily agree with the people who shame the natural hair and the afros, because people feel the need to hide their hair now. And then come out with it looking all big.
Natural hair shaming. And like another thing, for me personally, I actually rather, what limited me to wear my natural hair, there is no actual reason, but then what I can say is what pushed me to want to rock my natural hair with no fear is Uzosbini Twins. Because she really, like, I remember we'd go to the beach just recently, and like we just go, when we go to the beach, we just go with our natural hair, that's it. And I remember we'd go out from swimming and we'd have the stairs, like, oh, they're staring at your hair. Like, now I'm like, stare at my hair. Yes, my hair is beautiful. Yes, it's so eccentric and different. It has curls that are going like this and going like that. It is coily and curly and beautiful. So yeah, guys, we are going to continue to talk about this topic. Go down below, comment section, let us talk about it, about your struggles, about did someone say something to you that discouraged you at some point. Let's talk about it. Even share any tips that you can have for us that has worked for you and all of that. And yeah, we'll probably have part 2. We are gonna have a lot of these natural hair videos on our channel, just to know what hairstyles can you rock, what can you do with your hair, what, like, we have never used products, by the way. Like, our hair now is the hair it is now, like water and conditioner. Water and conditioner. And I use water and conditioner when I'm plaiting my hair down to corners, and I just let it be. I don't be fiddling with it, nothing like that. But we are wanting to venture into products, trying products that have worked for, you know, people without.
We definitely want to know, like, if you guys definitely love a product, then do let us know down below in the comment section. We would love to try it out.
But yeah, like, that's just our thoughts right now. We just wanted to share with you guys our thoughts. And if you enjoy videos like this where we talk in depth about serious issues that affect us in the society, please do like the video before you even, like, you should have liked the video at the time you actually watched.
Why haven't you liked it?
Like the video, comment, and subscribe immediately.
Do all of that.
Yes, we love you guys so much, and thank you for supporting us.
It's